Quazi here, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can ride what is known as the wave of good fortune. Before I begin this video, I wanted to quickly announce that I'm doing a free giveaway of my book, Life Mastery. If you're interested to win this book for free in the ebook format, just comment Life Mastery down below, and you'll be enrolled into the competition to win this book for free at the end of the week. It's around $12 on Amazon, but you can win it for completely free if you just comment Life Mastery down below. Also, I wanted to quickly announce that the free one-to-one consult for the Reality Mastery program is still open. If you're interested, definitely wait till the end of the video for the announcement on that. So with that, let's get started with this video. Now, you might be wondering what the wave of fortune is and what's the wave of misfortune. So, have you ever found out in your life that whenever you start to focus on the wrong things and you become a little pessimistic, that bad things keep starting to happen? Whenever you are late for work and you are trying to tie your shoelaces, for some reason, your shoelaces just don't tie up together this one day. You run late for the bus and then you try to catch the bus, and for some reason the bus had to be late today. You're just at the bus stop, it's not there, or it just left without you. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. You get off the bus, you're trying to overtake some pedestrian, and when you step to the left, the pedestrian steps to the left. When you step to the right, the pedestrian in front of you steps to the right. And no matter how much you try to overtake this pedestrian, you can't overtake him. And it's not like he's doing it consciously, it's almost like unconsciously, he's like trying to spite you. Like the whole world is against you this particular day that you are running late to work. This happens because of what is known as riding the wave of misfortune. If you want to know how to ride the wave of misfortune, then this is the wrong video. Because in this video, I'm going to teach you how to ride the wave of fortune. So before we get into how to ride the wave of fortune, we must understand attention and the quality of attention. You see, there's three types of attention. There is positive attention, there is negative attention, and then there is neutral attention. Both positive and negative attention have the power of creating reality and attracting reality. Neutral attention has no power in creating reality, but rather it has power in disarming and unpriming reality. So it's kind of like a surrender mechanism. Have you ever found that when people say you must surrender and let go, it just means to consciously observe anything that's happening and not react to it or place an emotion to it. Because once you place an emotion to it, then you attract more of this event. Do you see what I mean? So it's very important to know that when you're becoming a pessimist and you're pessimistic about every event that's occurring in your life, you're attributing negative attention to that point. Once you attribute negative attention to a certain event, you shift correspondingly to negative lifelines. So in this reality transurfing model, which again is a book written by an author called Vadim Zeland. He was previously a Russian quantum physicist who turned into an esoteric teacher of metaphysics, but he wrote this literal Bible of manifestation, which explains reality and the events that occur in it. Essentially, he says that there is an alternative space that contains the possibility, an infinite possibility of any single event that can occur. The reason why it's very, very easy to manifest what you want is because it already exists in some space. In some space, there is a version of you that's a millionaire, that has everything that you want with your dream partner, with your dream physique, whatever it is that you want. There is a version of you that failed at everything that you wanted to get. There's a version of you that's probably in some natural disasters. Maybe a version of you that's dead or in a very poor situation, or a king of the world person. Any single possibility is possible because it exists in this space. Right now, with your thought energy, your emotion, your feeling, how you're living your life, what sort of energy you're putting out, you're manifesting a certain sector of this alternative space. So you're on a particular lifeline. So whenever you attribute negative attention on an event and you become pessimistic and you perceive it as, oh no, this is bad, then you shift to lifelines that make you say more of, oh no, this is bad too, that's bad, oh no, bad things are happening. Life gives you more and more of bad things, and it shifts you into that wave of misfortune. So you start running the game of bad luck, and so bad things just keep happening to you for some reason. However, if you look at pessimists and their conviction in knowing how bad life is, it's just almost like they know that life is bad, and then they get more proof of this fact that life really is bad. So pessimists are creating their realities just like anyone else, but they're more powerfully creating their realities in the way that they don't want, because they're attributing negative attention to it. In this manner, it's possible for us, for you, for me, and optimists to create our realities with attributing positive attention on things that we do like and want to see in our reality. The problem is, most people do not even appreciate the good things that are happening in their lives. Whenever anything bad happens, we just throw up our hands and we're like, oh, this is crappy, blah, blah. And our minds and our hearts come in conjunction and synchrony, and they agree that this is a bad event, so more of this bad event comes. When your heart and your mind come into agreement, you activate what is known as outer intention. If you don't know what outer intention is, click up here. Essentially, outer intention is the most powerful force there is that made reality, that creates reality. Outer intention is what shifts you into different lifelines. So if your heart and mind comes together in negativity and hate and spite, then you'll go into corresponding lifelines in that negative lifeline. If it comes together in the good things and you rejoice about the good things that you have, then you shift to positive lifelines. So rarely do people's hearts and minds come together in moments of good fortune, because people take it for granted. We take all the good things that happen to us for granted. We're just like, oh, this is how it should be. But imagine if you started reacting as pessimists do, but in the good events in your life. So if good things happen, if you just exaggerate your reaction and, for even the pettiest things like, oh, I found $5 today in my drawer. Yes, everything goes my way. Life is fantastic. If you start doing that, I know it sounds really silly, but if you exaggerate your reaction to the minutest, littlest positive event that happens, you automatically shift to the wave of fortune. And then you start riding what is known as the wave of fortune. So always remember the case of the pessimist versus the optimist. If you want to be a pessimist, then go for it. But if you want to be an optimist, make sure you're doing it like the pessimist would, because the pessimist is the powerful creator of his reality. So now the optimist can be too. So I want you to be like the optimist, where you just react and exaggerate your reaction to any positive event that's happening in your life. So the key here is use positive events, no matter how small, and exaggerate your reaction to them. Exaggerate the positive reaction to them. And like a pessimist, you'll become a powerful creator of your reality, but in the direction that you would like to create. So just to recap this video, understand the alternatives model and that any single possible reality is possible to be manifested right now. And there is positive attention, negative attention, which both create reality. Neutral attention dissolves a reality. And if you attribute positive attention, then you shift to positive lifelines. And if you attribute negative attention, you shift to negative lifelines. Know that your heart and mind come together at the moments of extreme pessimism, extreme hate, and extreme love, and extreme optimism. So whatever your reaction is, make it extreme to the point where you're just like, yay, I'm getting this. Once you do that, your heart and mind come together, and it causes the shift onto positive lifelines. So also remember, the key is to use positive events, no matter how small, and just exaggerate your positive reaction to them. And like that, you will shift to those positive lifelines like the pessimist. With that, I conclude this very short video, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're notified of any new video that I put out. And also, I'm growing a massive Facebook group where we have around 1,300 members now, and it's growing. It's a massive, massive group. It's going to be huge. So make sure you're taking advantage of this group where we share great value. Just click on the link below to join, and I hope I see you there. Also, I'm excited to announce that the Reality Mastery Program is still open for enrollment in June. And if you didn't know what the Reality Mastery Program was, it's essentially the most powerful paradigm of manifestation. What I've found in my personal life is that whenever I worked on shifting into the version of myself that experiences that reality that I would like to experience, I effortlessly attracted that reality. So when I shifted into the attractive version of myself, I met my dream partner. When I shifted into the 4.0 GPA version of myself, I started getting good grades in school. When I shifted into the socially anxiety-free, the confident version of myself, I started making more friends and I got rid of my social anxiety. When I shifted into the fit version of myself, then I was able to get the six-pack and the muscles that I wanted and got into the best shape of my life. When I shifted into the entrepreneur version of myself, then I was able to quit my 9-to-5 and take my passion full time. All of this is entirely possible for you as well. I know this because I've helped my clients do the same. So if you're interested, definitely click on the link below to sign up for the free one-to-one consult, which I'm offering still for a limited time. And what we're going to be doing in this free consult is diagnosing your current law of attraction practices to see how you can implement identity shifting into your life right now and whether or not you'd be a good fit for the program. So I hope you are excited for that. Definitely click on the link in the description below, and I hope I see you there. Till next time. Peace.